live?
Alright, Drew. Rolling.
This is the first footage of many minutes and hours to come up to Belle's European Adventures.
Alright, here we go. This is Switzerland. We're headed towards the Alps. Here's our car that we like to call Citrus.
This is old Citrus chugging along.
This nice roof feature.
Chris would die.
Just like a normal car, and all of a sudden, half cylinders.
We're headed to Lopperswil right now to check out some family history. Hit up some tombstones, not the pizza.
Reporting here from Sticklebird, or as we call it, Speckled Egg. We just got here to Switzerland. Just picked up our first hitchhikers, Canadians, and had a good day. Went and saw some ancestry stuff, met a lot of crazy people, got a free ice cream.
That's right.
And I don't know what else to say. Drew saved a woman from drowning in the toilet.
That's where we're headed, way up to the Schillhorn. I'll pan around here. That's what we got. Kelly, we're live.
Well, we're here at the Peace Gloria restaurant. Got some Nutella. There's amazing views. It's the restaurant, and this is some cheese. It's not butter. James Bond 007 coffee.
That's right.
We're actually moving at a rate of 60 miles an hour.
Yes, right now we are on there's like an outer rim of this restaurant, and it rotates at about 1 revolution per hour. So we're flying around up here. This is the view. Jungfrau is right there. That one's Jungfrau, not the woman. Her name's Melissa. Kelly, where are we at?
We are here in the beautiful Mürren. It's we hiked down about 4,000 feet, no big deal, from Berg, and we probably demolished our meniscus and our knees, but we'll live to tell about it. Look at these beautiful white flowers.
I got him. You got him.
It's incredible.
Every Swiss house looks like something like this. Just like huge,
Flowers.
big shutters, flowers.
So this is where our relatives came from. Let me tell you a little about yesterday.
As we walk, we'll walk and talk.
Okay, walk it on. So yesterday we go to Lopperswil thinking, well, we'll just start at the cemetery. We see a neighbor pulls up who lives right beside it. Christina, to be exact. We asked her, you know, if she knew any Roethlisbergers. She said, no, but my neighbor knows everybody. So she went and got him, Fritz. And between the two of them, they knew the historian of the town. What was his name again?
Hans Minder.
Hans Minder, and called him up. I talked to him on the phone. They spoke pretty good English. Told us that he put together all the information when Ben Roethlisberger came. Big Ben. He said he met him like this. And so he brought us all this information. Now we have all the relatives back 5 more generations. And he also knew the postman in the town next to it who could take us to where the Roethlisbergers used to live. So he called him up, told him we were coming. Well, we didn't know he told him we were coming. We stopped to eat and some lunch. We finally get there. Him and his translator had been waiting on us. And they say, come, hop in our car, we'll take you. So
Mind you, 2 random strangers we've never met who are just wanting to take us up to his house. Okay.
So we hop in the car, of course, why not? Drive up, meet the woman. What was her name?
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter. They give us awesome ice cream cones and show us pictures, and that's about it.
And we hike up to the top of their
asked us
property.
How we got there? Well, we met somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody, and there you are. Crazy.
Here we are in Italy at our first gelato stop. What do we have in here? Just some good stuff. Stracciatella, creme caramel, caffè pistacchio, puro cremino, bacio coco. And we got Kelly. We're about to order, so I'm gonna let you.
Sorry, yeah, I'm coming. Just add vegetables we have already deep fried. I'm coming to take the garlic under control. I will let you know. Opla. Then, the tomatoes already sliced.
Yeah, I think she just only wants to go with something, That's a really cool thing.
Mercato o Cassano?
No, del mercato. We are in Italy. We are making Italian food. So forget the rules. Rules are not for us. Show out your passion. Use your heart. Use your soul. And you can cook everything. Don't be shy. Nobody is watching you. Be generous. I remember. Be generous. Be generous. Next time you will do it better. And it's not too bad. Please. Bravissima. Hold the rhythm. Hold. 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 Hold.
Oh, that's good.
Hold. Ready. Back. Ready. Set the pasta here in a corner, in a clean corner.
Alright, here's the view. We just finished the cooking class. There's the restaurante. Right there. Had a great time. Our bellies are full, and you look right here and you can see beautiful Lake Como with the pre-Alps, allegedly. Here's Drew. Drew Baba, tell me about it. How did you enjoy your cooking class? Are you gonna start cooking for me now?
Yes, I will start cooking for you. Great meals.
The homemade pasta, the vegetables.
It was incredible. We've been in there like 7 hours, 6 or 7. Wait, what time is it? 10:30 to 4:30. 6 hours. It's really cool. Somebody called the pasta noodles. He was actually offended. He's like, "Do not call my pasta noodles." I thought that was kind of funny. Like that was the poor man. Here we are in Vernazza, fourth city of Cinque Terre. We drove about 3-4 hours today in the car. Kelly navigated, she did really good. And after we had spent the night with those two Persian guys. And there's the castle Kelly and I sat down under for a couple hours 4 years ago. And it's a booming time.
Everything's pretty much restored.
Yep.
Alright.
We got a campground out at Levanto. It's going to be a good day.
Ooh, drink the water.
Split. Kelly got mint and coffee. It is 9 a.m. roughly. And then this is lemon and strawberry. But we're doing the gelato challenge where we get gelato in every city that we walk through, so it's going to be an early day for gelato. And the ocean's down there, and we came from way up there. So just wanted to film the best pizza place ever, and it is Pizzeria Fratelli Basso, and it's very good. But we are going to just come right up on here. Oh, hello, pretty lady. This is the pesto pizza. We've already demolished it. I just had to capture it on film before we put it into our bellies.
Alright, here we are, Leaning Tower of Pisa. There it is. Leaving Francesca's house. There's a pharmacy where her friend works.
We are in Castagneto Carducci. She lives right up there. It's a quaint little Italian village, but we're way up in the hills in Tuscany, and I'm not sure why this place isn't in all the travel books because it's amazing. It's very beautiful and everyone knows each other.
We'll write Rick Steves and tell him about it.
Excellent pizza. They were insistent that I try some wine, which was utterly horrendous. So I
Drew took one for the team.
I ended up soaking it in my paper towel, in my napkin, so I didn't have to drink it under the table. I don't think they saw, but then we watched the end of the, well, we really didn't see the end of the soccer game, Spanish versus Portugal, but everyone was crazy about it. Tonight, Italy plays Germania, and it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna watch it with our next couch surf, Paolo Muro. Our host Paolo Muro in Col de Valdelsa, and we're about to head to Florence this afternoon, but he has a cozy little place. It's 1,500 years old. There's a bathroom, and he actually already left for work, so again, I'm taking liberty to film. Here's Kelly, beautiful wife. Here's where we slept on this futon, and here's a dividing wall, and then there's his bed.
I
Hey, we're here in Fiesole. Just drove up from Fiorentine, Tuscan hillside. We're here with our friends Peter Mann, Kelly, and Melissa. Featured behind us. Yeah.
The video camera is not just for dancing. It's our video journal too. Because we're too lazy to write. Alright, here we are, sunset. Sun technically already went behind these fuzzy clouds, but here's the Duomo. Piazzale Michelangelo, yeah, the Ponte Vecchio right there, the Arno, the bell tower, everything. Here's Drew Bobby, we're doing well. Here we are.
Principessa, buongiorno, siamo qui
You're
al
actually,
Duomo.
you're happy for being hot. I'm very
It's
proud
okay
of
because
you.
I'm on the film camera time.
Okay,
I know
there's
we-
Duomo. And it's being repaired
There are,
as
how you
always.
say, million people in all places, everywhere. You look, camera.
Via the people mover.
The other way?
People mover.
Yeah. We just jumped on a train.
Here we are on a gondola ride in Venice. There's our guy somewhere. He just hit a bridge and was cussing in Italian. So Drew had to go sit in the front for a minute. So we didn't hit the next bridge. Say hi, Drew. Alright, here we are. We made it to Slovenia. Hiked, well, not really hiked, but walked up 1,000 Phoenician steps to this beautiful waterfall. And I already forgot what it was called.
It's called Slap Slovenik.
Okay.
We're live with Regis and Kelly.
Sled in our kayak.
We are in a kayak, if you can't tell.
Most economical way to do it.
Our campsite is right back there. Headed out to the island. We're gonna climb it, ring the bell. It's gonna be beautiful.
Alright, there's the man of the hour.
That's
He
me.
just did it. All the stairs. I can't really see them. We already walked past them. But he just carried me up all. How many are there? 90 something?
More than that, like 300. I had an audience go.
Yeah. There's the bell tower. Now he can go ring it. Or he's supposed to carry me up to the bell tower.
We're inside of Lake Blood Church. This is the bell cord. Here we are on top of the castle at Lake Bled. Looking out. There's the island. And over there is Kelly. Let's go talk to her. Buongiorno, Principessa. What have we here? What is that doing over there?
I'm about to drink yours if you don't drink.
I'm just enjoying it.
coming around the path here. It's incredible. It's so cold. Fresh spring water. You can just feel the breeze coming off of it. Here he is. That's where we came from. Drew, I'm trying to get you. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to talk, so ciao.
Here we are at the garden. We're staying with Andreas and Victoria. This is their beautiful garden. Got a lot of lettuce, which we're picking for dinner tonight.
Peas.
And Kelly's holding out some sweet peas.
And radishes.
Radishes. We have been munching on raspberries. Kelly has just been like dominating these things. But there's a bush down there and she literally ate like 50 of them, but he's just said you have to eat more and more because they just keep coming back the next day.
Alright, here we are at the Five Fingers platform. We made the hike. It's true.
We took a
cloudy.
cable car up here. 2 of them.
It's cloudy and we're kind of waiting for it to go away. We thought it would go away, but alas, it is not. There's where we're about to go.
64 meters! Oh my goodness! We're going so
Alright, Drew, how was it?
It's crazy. 60 longest wooden slide in Europe under the air.
Under the ground.
We're flying.
That's kind of good. Prince would hit his head.
Here we are at our next couch surfing location. This is with Nadia and Dominic Gumpella. We're actually staying with Nadia's parents in Abtenau, which is about 30 minutes south of Salzburg. It's July 4th, so happy Independence Day. I don't know. Kelly is washing her feet in the sink. I'm sure they would really appreciate that. And we've got a little bathroom here. So it's very convenient. We just walked around the city with them for a little bit and they showed us a lot of cool sights and there was a local band playing. So we went out there and danced a little bit. It was really fun. And what happened today?
Okay, last thing I'm gonna talk about,
Okay.
and then I'll be over it. But you see this? A Chinese woman walking way too close behind me, just couldn't wait her turn, stepped on my heel, ripped my chocolate. You know what? This is only week 1 3/4. We've got 6 weeks here. What am I supposed to do, huh? Then she barely apologized and just ran off. They literally took off running when they saw that she had ripped my shoe. They ran.
Like they looked back. She said I'm sorry and then they
Oh, sorry, and then took off sprinting before I got mad. But I'm not mad.
Do you
Because
forgive
now I
her?
can get new chocolates.
Do you forgive her?
Yes.
Albach. Alright, we're in the van right now, headed to Albach to check out some like little ponds and lakes. This is Nadia, she's driving the stick shift, rocking it. Kelly's in the front seat. Dominique. And it's an orange van, so I know Kelly's loving it. But we'll be there pretty soon. Okay, bye.
Alright.
Good day to all you there. We're here atop mountain in Eagle's Nest, Germany. Right here behind you, 180 degrees. We might have the Eagle's Nest itself, where Hitler himself resided. We just barely escaped a storm. A thunderstorm coming in. Raining rather hard.
Here you can see the
Not very
storm. Alright, there's Drew, Baba. We are biking in Salzburg.
Like this guy's on rollerblades and he does that.
Just that. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose.
I'll take care of you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We're here at the Von Wimpelpfalz Forest with Thomas and Barbara.
Hello.
Our host for the evening.
And Drew's moving the tree.
Thomas showed me you can literally shove this like sequoia tree over.
It's not a sequoia, right? Here we are, walking up the egg, up and up,
The wooden
up
egg.
and up and up. There's
And-
some trees in the middle.
Kelly pointed out.
It's slightly moving.
Yeah, it's rocking back.
Yeah. There's the lake. Drew just ate a whole fish. Can you believe
There's
it?
a skeleton. See it?
Yep. This guy's really good.
We're here at the Neuschwanstein Castle. The Cinderella Castle, they call it. Welcome to Brothers Liechtenstein.
Zur linken Seite
There's the
mit seinen
castle
4 Hektar
of
Rebfläche
Liechtenstein. We're in the
ist der
capital right now on a
traditionellste
train
und
ride.
bedeutendste Weinbau in Verdun. Er gilt als das Kernstück des Weinbaus im Fürstentum
Earlier,
und
our
ist seit
train
1712
hit
Besitz
a
des
bus
Fürstenhauses.
on the
Pinot
side,
Noir,
knocked out the
Chardonnay
window, so that's
sind
probably
der
the
beste
most interesting thing
Voraussetzung
that
für einen
happened.
exzellenten Wein.
Good morning. It's Monday morning, July 9th. We're here in Landsberg on the Romantic Road. It's our first stop. Well, technically Neuschwanstein Castle was our first stop, but now we're here.
We're here at Württemberg. It's the smallest city in Europe. There's just an old, super old town here. We just climbed up the hill to that castle. We're on this lake here. It's beautiful. Some swans over there. Little cafes. And Kelly talking to Bridget, our couch.
Good morning, Drew.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning. We're just at the castle in Kölnberg eating some breakfast. This is Drew's choice. I chose the muesli, but it's all gone now. Had a great night. The castle is incredible.
It's beautiful.
Ancient, it's old. Wish we knew the history on it, but it's all in German, so we'll look it up when we get back.
No one speaks English. Why?
Why don't they cater to us? Come on.
Here we are in Rothenburg, just a stone's throw away from Kölnberg, walking along the city corridors. Shoppy. We've been walking for about 2 miles on this thing. So we're thinking it might go around the whole city, but it's very storybookish looking. We just partook in some Schnees balls. We had like a chocolate covered one, powdered sugar and cinnamon. They were awesome. It's just like rolled up pie crust. And all the stores, I guess they're big on Christmas here because there's tons of Christmas stores.
Here we are, cruising along.
Driving around town.
Cruising along on the Romantic Road. This is the portion of the trip you don't really see much. Cruising in the car. Awesome. It's a little basket.
Oh, if I was richer, I'd still be with ya.
So we're here in Wolfsau. Kelly is cooking up some sausages, German style.
We're at some random concert. Not sure they're a famous bridge band, but we're here with our friends. There's Elise and Ralph and their friends. Woohoo! We're here.
Most romantic spot
His
in
mouth wide open.
France.
And
We just had a night out on the town. Walking down the downtown is really cool. It's over there. It's got a really good view and there's mountains all in the distance. Right now, it's about 10:10 in the evening, but it's still got about an hour and a half of sunlight. So we're here on the Lysen Fjord cruise with RF Ski. and Kelly as usual.
Sorry you're stuck with me.
We are sitting in the coveted spots behind this huge tower because the wind is ravaging. In fact, let's go
Alright, here we are. We started the hike to
Chirag Bolton.
Chirag Bolton.
Again, we're about 1,000 meters above where we were, but there it is. That's incredible. Okay, bye.
There's Drew. On top of the rock. I don't know where these people think they're gonna go.
Well, Kelly, where are we?
Prekistol.
We're at the Prekistollen hiking trail. Here's RF. We are literally matching like 100% except for shoes. Literally non-stop people. So because today's the big sun, today's an awesome day. And the place is crawling with people like ants.
Alright, here we are on top of Pulpit Rock. I'm gonna do my best to film our feet.
1,800 feet
There we
above
go.
the water.
Over the edge.
Straight down.
We are on the edge. I don't know if you can see. Here's the rock.
Everyone's
Here's
hanging
everyone. There's our. We made it. Drew's doing so well sitting here on the edge. Say hi, Drew.
It's doing all that's in me to stay here.
I know. This is so hard.
Kelly. Good evening. Good evening. We are on the cruise boat, or what do you call it? Ferry. Speedboat. We're headed towards Ay Caramba. Here we are in Bergen. Got off the ferry. It's about 10 p.m. and we had to find a park so we could camp because it's legal to park to camp anywhere in Norway. So we thought we'd put it down right there. Kelly's really excited about this. Kelly, aren't you excited?
Just fixing up our home.
Yeah, she always does. This is the view. Kelly.
Hello, good morning. We're here in Bergen to spend the day.
We're in the market. There's claws.
The whale. You can try whale.
Look, whale right there. Caviar. They offered us some caviar, but I wasn't about to put that in my mouth. Anyway, we're gonna do. All right, Kelly, what just happened?
Oh my goodness, we sent out a desperate couch surf request. It's really rainy tonight. And we're stuck in Bergen. We didn't get to do on our Norway tour. That shelter where we're going out tomorrow morning. So I sent out a message about 3 hours ago and somebody just replied. Just got off the bus.
Where are we? What is
I
this?
don't know. Ready for a dancing woman to come out.
Mountain Fall waterfall.
All right. Falling right here. All right, here we are in Copenhagen
Denmark.
for a whole hour.
Yep.
And look what we found. That's right. A $10 frappuccino.
This is where we stayed last night. We're in Dublin. We stayed with Jūratė and Nerijus. They're actually from Lithuania, but they live here in Dublin. It's their room. They already went to work. They left us the key. But they live just outside of the city center, as they call it. Here's Kelly. Enjoying chocolate muesli that we bought a couple of days ago for like $1. Ripped them off. They actually have a really nice apartment.
All right, welcome to another episode of Drew Goes to Europe. Here we are in Dublin, walking around the main streets. There's just tons of people everywhere. Shops, street performers,
Look at this dude
a
making-
bubble artist. Whoa, that woman just got
college and majored
clobbered.
We just stopped by an Aldi's and literally bought $20 worth of groceries. We checked out in 15 seconds. It was incredible. This is like the product of choice, bacon rashers. I don't know why we bought these.
Castle in Carlo. Or John, our host, took us. We stayed with him last night. There's Drew and John. Welcome to Ireland.
Intro.
Okay.
Hello everybody, this is me and Caitlin and we're going to be doing this very good dance. I'm from Ireland, man! I'm from
The Tower Summit, which may be reached via a series of internal ladders comprising of 7 floors and 121 steps in total.
121 steps. This is well, we made it up alive. The tower. We're going to the real cinema to watch Batman, the third one, whatever it's called. Like €650.
Couchsurfer bailed on us. We just can't get in touch with them, so we say, why not?
So we're gonna go camp tonight anyway, and thought we may go see a movie beforehand. Anyway, the guy that we bought the ticket from has been here since 5:30, aka 5:30, because he had to be up the same time the New York released it at midnight. So here's our dinner, by the way. Milk, yogurt, some more yogurt, sandwich meat.
Everything's so cheap here.
Everything is like literally 1/10 of the price as it was in Norway. So we're gonna feed.
Good morning, Drew Bobby. Here's where we posted up last night. It's right off the parking lot, a little walking trail. Slept like babies. We didn't get in till like 12:30 because we went and saw The Dark Knight. Well, Drew saw it. I accidentally fell asleep a little bit, but that's okay. I got the gist of it, so.
Here we are at the Blarney Castle. Kelly and I we came up early. Some of the first people up here, so we were able to kiss the stone without a line and actually do a little dance with the guy who helps you dip down. But
Here we are. Driving in the Gap of Dunlow. Here's some, well, Irish trees. There's the countryside. We came from all the way back there.
we're just
It's a
surrounded
very
by
tiny
mountains on every
one
side.
half lane road, basically. Here we are, still surviving the little road. Just beauty.
Yeah, it's actually an amazing car. Here's another car, so you'll get to see.
See us in action.
Oh, I forgot you drive on the left side.
Salad display. These guys are pretty Oh well.
Here we are in, I forgot the name of the city. We're at an aquarium. What? Dingle. I was going to say Dooley, but look at these guys.
Alright, here we are, just leaving the Dingle Peninsula. I don't think we filmed any of it, but
I don't think we filmed it.
there wasn't much to film because it was foggy and overcast. Only out on the peninsula though, from the ocean.
Oh yeah, hey, tell them about the church.
But here's the church that we went to this morning. We looked it up and Drew goes, oh, there's a Baptist church. It's called St. John the Baptist apostrophe S Church. Not Baptist Church,
It's all in a different language.
but
I've never been.
we're going to find the leprechaun.
Hey, look, there's
And the
look,
pot
I
of
can, like,
gold.
see
I
the
know.
sky.
Here we are arriving to the Valley Seat Castle. Here it is. Now that is a castle. Yes. We are probably gonna be the youngest ones here tonight, but you know what? Who cares? Here's Drew in the little sitting room. Another little nook.
Like, why do you even have to have a sitting room? Isn't every room for sitting? Pillars made of marble. Knight's armor made out of solid brass. Chandeliers.
Here is our room, a nice leopard skin, tiger skin, whatever. And our view, same one I showed you earlier, but that is all. Alright, way to bed.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Drew.
It's Tuesday, July 24th. We just ferried over from Ireland to,
This is Ireland.
well, you know, from the mainland, from Doolin over to this island we're on. It's called Inishmere. or Einasir, sorry. It's the smallest of the three, but the least touristy, I'm told, and the most Irish feeling. But we came in on that ferry. We got these rental bikes right down here.
Here we are at Cliffs of Moher, and it's raining like a binky. Drew's toughing it out.
The Cliffs of Insanity, Princess Bride. We're here in Edinburgh. We just got off the plane. It's been a travel day. There's Kelly. We got our rental car. This is her, Old Blue. That's not her real name yet, but we'll come up with it. Looks really nice. It's like brand spanking new almost. Except it's got 17,000 miles. But we're ready to roll. We got a stick shift on the left side, so we'll see how it goes. Welcome to Edinburgh. Here we are on the Royal Mile. There's Kelly, sun's lighting her up. And this is, I guess, what you call a Royal Mile. The palace is down there on the bottom.
Famous episode of The Simpsons. You have any Simpsons fans here, yeah? Yeah, great man, good man, I like you. Okay, there's a famous episode in the early 90s where Bart saws the head off the statue of Jebediah Springfield. He feels guilty, returns the statue, yeah? 2 days after this episode initially airs on BBC Two here in Scotland, James Braidwood lost his head. Coincidence? I think not. Now the great thing...
Good morning, Scotland. Here we are. Just woke up from our little campground that we made ourselves. Here in the Holyrood Park. Here's our tent.
It's incredible. The ground literally is like
A sponge.
3-inch layer of moss. That we
Like
Again, we're climbing to the top of things and looking out at the seas just right out there. The whole city. It's really cool. It just keeps going. There's the castle over there. In the distance, you can hear bagpipes all the way up here. Maybe not able to hear on the camera, but complete panorama. Not to talk too loud because they're in a couple rooms over. They love rodents. Like, this is one of their rats. They have another mouse, their hamster that they're sleeping with. She has.
We stayed with the Couchsurfing host last night, and they told us this huge conference is going on. It's 3 weeks, and this is the 3rd week. So we just thought we'd sit in on a lecture.
What we're talking about, the transforming Trinity.
Yeah.
Knowing the tree.
Classic.
So this is gonna be a good lecture. I'm expecting at least 3,000 baptisms. See what happens.
Here we are at the Pencil Museum, aka Drew's Heaven. Here's
Look at this thing.
The pencil.
This is for Her Majesty the Queen and for the Diamond Jubilee a few months ago.
They made 2 of them. They gave one to her, and this is the other one.
This part. The giant, who's like the mascot of the museum, his name is Drew. Hello, I'm Drew. I like you. Right. Beautiful lake here. It reminds us of Interlaken.
Alright, here we are at the,
Where are we?
I don't even know, it doesn't even matter.
Some random bed and
Rainy, we're supposed to go camp in Snowdonia. Oh, here's the card. They do have business cards. The Great Stone Hotel. B&B, off the side of the road, we see a sign.
Here we are at the Roman Baths. It's Monday afternoon. It's an ancient Roman bath. Kelly's listening to a tour. This is like 2,000 years old, I think they said. But then again, what's not 2,000 years old? It looks nasty. Nasty green, but there's a freshwater source coming in from under me, and these statues were built in the late 19th century just to make it look a little bit more Romanesque. And then there's the Bath Abbey.
At the Stonehenge. There it is.
That is. Hi. We're here at I think it's called Real Fresh Bakery.
No, Reeve. The baker.
Okay, well, Kelly thinks it's called Reeve the Baker, and I agree with her. And this is the place that Shirley and Bill wanted us to come, we think. But
Pretty sure. But they don't have jammers.
Kelly just had tomato basil soup, and we got some awesome tomato basil bread.
Degrees Celsius, 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit in here. If you were to hang your shovel over that door for about 90 seconds, that's a minute and a half, all you'll pull out is a stick. The shovel will have gone, it will have melted. It is that hot.
Little doggy. We stayed upstairs last night. But here's her wonderful sunroom. Wish we had tea and British tea and cheeses and bread. And here's the view outside. It's really pretty, the rolling hills. And she has a big flower garden, but she's a great host.
Here we are in a little town in the Cotswold. There's Butt Street.
Beautiful pop wall.
All these stairs.
Through a hop.
I've got to my big job, please turn it the other way.
Oh, it almost went down the crack.
Joe and Lambo. Please turn it the other way.
Alright, here we are.
At the Olympics, baby!
Things warming up.
How was the game, Kelly?
Look how close we got to it.
You can't go that way now.
Olympic Park.
There's the aquatics. So?
Hello, hello. It's August 4th. We're headed home tomorrow. This is our host in London's house. Texas flag, as you can see, because they've been to America. Texas flag. Here's breakfast is being made. Blueberries, strawberries, and biscuits, and breakfast casserole. Kelly's cooking up some good stuff. Good morning. Oh, sorry about that.
Absolutely, here we are on top. There's the shard.
We literally are almost at the very
There's the
top.
shard. The new glass building.
Hi. Hello, Kelly.
Transporting is complete. Please secure the cabin.
We're here. We're leaving. This is our awesome.
I'm not the luckiest man on the air.
But we got a side seat again. We're on the way home.
This time, all portable electronic devices
Bye bye.
turn off.